bounces once. Schmidt's got it. He comes to the middle of the field. He turns, makes a cut there, and he'll get brought down after a good return up to the 41-yard line. Just found a big kind of across the field hole and managed to cross over to about the 41-yard line before the Wasatch recovered and brought him down.
John, as we're used to seeing, John's really the speed, probably the fastest of the Broncos, and he just cut across the field in the middle till he found him a little crease and headed north.
Meyer and Yazzie in the backfield for the Broncos. Jens Nielsen, the quarterback. In motion, Fisher. First play of the game, 1st and 10 from the 41. There's the snap. There's the quick handoff right up the middle. A lot of yards for Kyle Meyer. He gets 7 or 8 on the carry. He's up to the 48, 49-yard line. We'll say 7 on the carry up to the 48. Once again, we must welcome our listeners up in Heber City. I'm Shelby Smith. Danny Fleming and I have covered the Broncos for 2 years now for KUTA, and we look forward to doing this game for you. Another handoff to Yazzie. He'll get met at the line, though, a very short 1 or 2 foot gain.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to mark him. Progress is short of the first down. They need a good yard for the first down.
That brings up 3rd down and about 1 yard to go.
Wasatch defense, that front defensive four, Morley, Jensen, Charlesworth, and Kelson.
3 backs in the backfield. Nielsen barks out the signals on 3rd and 1. There's some movement along the line, some quick movement. A flag flies straight up the middle. They got the first down, but depending on who moved first, they may take that all back. A couple of linemen for the Broncos seem to jump a bit quick. And that's what the call is. They'll lose 5 yards. So 3rd and 6 in the opening seconds here of the San Juan Wasatch first-round playoff game here in Blanding. For our listeners up in the northern part of the state, it's a beautiful day down here in Blanding. In fact, you were experiencing the same weather we are, more than likely, and it's clear skies. The Broncos in their blue jerseys and gold pants. Wasatch, your team, in black with the gold stripes and the white jerseys. On 3rd and 6, there's the handoff. It's to Meyer. Meyer struggles, but he won't get the first down. About 3.5, 4 yards on the carry. So strictly a ground game here in the early moments.
Sam, when we've seen them do this a lot this year, they have, like we said, they have a big front line. They have the fullback, Stacy's around 210, 215, and quick, and Kyle Meyer's really a 175-pound tailback, but he likes to run tackle to tackle. So San Juan's we really look for them to try to just come at them and out physically, just beat them physically at the line of scrimmage.
Back deep to receive on the punt for Wasatch, Scott Kohler, the quarterback. Here's Yazzie's kick. It's a high punt. It'll come down short of Kohler's position. He'll let it bounce a couple times. Then he touches it, and it's loose.
San Juan's on the football in the end zone. It looks like a touchdown. No, they're not quite in the end zone. They're going to
about 2 yards short of a touchdown, Danny, but it is San Juan's ball, first down on the bobble kick.
It's that number 68, Eric Grover. The center hustling down under that kick. Got down all the way down there. Kohler, like we say, tried to pick up a bouncing football, and it has 2 points on it to make it little funny things. And San Juan ended up with the center recovering that fumble punt down on about the 3-yard line.
So from about the 3, it's 1st and goal for the Broncos with that good fortune. Jens Nielsen, the quarterback, has backs in the eye, Meyer and Yazzie. I would imagine we'll see straight ahead for the touchdown. There's Meyer, there's the run, there's the touchdown.
6 points for points.
Nielsen has a high snap. He gets it. He throws a pass out. It's caught by Meyer. Meyer will not make the goal line nigh. And the 2-point conversion attempt on the
Stacy's long kickoff.
Back deep, Kelly and Holmes. Holmes has it. He'll take it at about the goal line. Comes up to the 10, to the 20-yard line, headed to the near side, and escapes one tackle. The Broncos will get him at the 25.
John Schmidt and Stacy both missed him down there. They had him 5 yards further back, but he struggled up to the 25, 26-yard line. A good field position for the Wasp.
So that will bring up 1st down and 10 for Wasatch. The ball is spotted about the 26-yard line. This will be our first experience with watching Wasatch play. Receivers wide right left, back split behind Kohler, the quarterback. There's the snap. There's the pitch out to Kelly. Kelly comes to the near side. He's knocked out about the line of scrimmage at the 26. Sean Kelly, the ball carrier.
That was up Wishbone that time. They ran the inside man on a float, came outside, quarterback pitched it, but Stacy Ozzie was up to stop him for a gain of 1 yard. San Juan saw this Wishbone a couple of weeks ago from a team from New Mexico, Bloomfield.
2nd down and 9. Once again, the Wishbone offense. Receiver wide to the left. The quarterback drops straight back to pass. He's got a pass completion out there at about the 1st down yardage. It's Holmes. Kerry Holmes.
Wishbone set up, and right off the bat they throw off of it.
We might mention for our listeners in the landing area that we've got one of those unique situations. We've got Holmes and Holmes at receiving spots and Kelly at running back spots. Kind of easy on us announcers.
It gives you better than 50.
Not too many mistakes you can make. 1st and 10. There's the pitch out to Kelly. Kelly takes it around the left side. He's got good yardage up to another 1st down.
They're getting outside and turning the corners, and that's something San Juan really hasn't had a lot happen to them this year with Gary Black and Jason Tate playing those defensive ends, but Wasatch got outside that time, turned it upfield, gained 10 yards and another 1st down.
It is a 1st down. They're at their own 47-yard line. Two backs split behind Kohler. Receivers wide right and left. There's the handoff to Kelly. Kelly gets maybe 1 on the carry. He tries the left side.
Tackle Billy Slavin's up there making the tackle that time. Robert Nance in with the whip Billy on that one. Only about a yard.
That will bring up 2nd down and about a long 9.
Kahia Fisher coming in now. He's going to be playing out here on this split end. Is that Holmes?
Number 83 is Mark Lister.
Okay.
Lister. There's the snap. There's Kohler's going to keep it. He had the option to keep it, and he does, and gets a couple.
Gained about 2 on that one. He went right over the short side of the field with that Wishbone that time. San Juan, maybe they're thinking San Juan's going to stack to this outside against a Wishbone and tried to go to short side, picked up a couple, but it's going to leave him 3rd and about 7.
3rd down and 7. Holmes is wide to the left. Wishbone backfield. There's the snap to Kohler. He wants to throw. He's got a pass out here in the backfield to Holmes. Holmes will be tackled with a loss of about 5 to 8 yards on the carry, depending on where they spot that forward progress.
Immediately met out there John Schmidt. They tried to isolate him out here one-on-one against John Schmidt, but the ball hung up in the air. That's kind of bad. John had a good clean shot at him, stopped him for a loss of about 3 yards.
Corey Holmes, number 48, back with that reception and loss. Dropping back to receive the expected punt are Fisher and Jason Tate. Back deep. Bad snap. One snap. One hop on the snap. The high punt comes down to Kahia Fisher. He will head across the field and not get much in that return. Got a lot sideways, but not much forward.
Johnny Kelly, he had a pretty good wall setting up there, but Johnny Kelly broke through there for Wasatch and made a good one-on-one tackle on Fisher. Fisher is a good return man. We saw him break a kickoff last week for about 85 or 90 yards.
From the 35-yard line, the Broncos will go back on offense. 6-0 the score. San Juan on top of Wasatch. Here's the snap to Nielsen. Nielsen's pitch back to Kyle Meyer, I believe, is not going to go in. No, it's Fisher. He loses ground in the backfield. No surprise to Wasatch on that play. They were right there.
Quickly, David Lee's coming in for John Schmidt, bringing in the play. It's going to be 2nd and, what do you call that, 16, 17?
At least. 2nd and 16. Ghazi and Meyer in the eye behind Nielsen. He turns, he wants to throw, he's looking downfield. A pass over the middle to David Lee, right out in the open. It's beautiful at 45 and ridden down at the 39-yard line of the Wasatch Wasp. And there's a flag on the play and possibly an unsportsmanlike conduct call. Some harsh words.
30-yard gain that time on that play. We've seen David break across the middle before, and he's got awfully good hands. He came up with that one. Unsportsmanlike conduct against San Juan Broncos. 30-yard gain. Let's see what they're going to do with it. It's after the play.
The ball spotted at the 40-yard line for Wasatch. That's where the flag was thrown. The handoff, a big hole in there. Meyer gets the first down yardage. He gets about 10 on the carry. Right around the left end.
And quickly Schmidt and Lee, as we've seen all year, shuffling those plays in and out.
First and 10, they're back in Wasatch territory. They're at the 47-yard line. David Lee and Fisher split to the right to pitch back to Meyer. Meyer will head to the right. He sweeps around the right end and almost brought down there, but he gets a couple more.
The Wasatch defense strung it out extremely well over there. The defensive end on that side, Kelson strung it out real well over there. Really a gain of about 2 or 3 yards.
Gary Black, Aaron Jones, and John Schmidt come to the game. Meyer, Yazzie, and Lee come out. Second down and 8 yards from the 45-yard line of Wasatch. 5 minutes left, 6-0 the score as the Broncos are on top here in the first quarter. Backs are split. There's the pitch back to Aaron Jones. He'll do his patented sweep around the left end. He can't make the corner though, and he fumbles.
And it looks like Jeremy Liberton and one of the Wasatch players are fighting over it. We're not sure. Jeremy Liberton came up with it.
And it's the Broncos' ball. Mr. Liberton muscled his way on top of that ball.
37, no gain on that. A lot of excitement. Everything used to the world. Aaron Jones trying to get outside. Strung out extremely well over here by the Wasatch defense. 3rd and 7 now.
3rd and really a long 7. The Broncos are in the eye. There's the inside handoff to Fisher. Fisher gets the first down yardage and more as he breaks right up the middle for about 10 or 12, 15 yards. So spot the ball. Go ahead at the 50-yard line.
15 yards on that. That's the counter play. We just call it the counter, but for those with Wasatch, it's really kind of a reverse type movement. The flow goes one way, and they hand it back on a little counter trap. And San Juan's used that play great success for many years under Coach Swenson.
Split backs behind Nielsen. There's the quick handoff right over the left side of the line to Meyer for another 4 or 5. Maybe more.
Kyle Meyer just powering right in behind Robert Mintz, Joe Liberton, and Eric Grover on that left side. They're getting a good surge. 4 or 5 yards of pop right over the left side.
That should bring up second down and about 7 yards on the play, ready or needed on this play. Fisher in motion. Nielsen takes the snap. There's the handoff.
Gary Black in there.
Gary Black gets a big part of what they need, but still short of the first down. That should bring up 3rd down and about 2.
San Juan shuffling Gary Black and now giving Stacy Yazzie a few minutes to sit down, collect his thoughts. Stacy goes both ways, starting the inside linebacker and fullback.
From the I formation, 3rd down. Receivers wide, right and left. There's the snap to Nielsen. Quick handoff to Gary Black, right up the middle, over the center, and he gets first down yardage. I think they're going to, they'll wave him downfield. It's a first down.
That's part of that power back. We're used to seeing Gary Black in with Jason Tate, and that couple of strong fellows back there. But you can't get a lot stronger than a 5'9", 210-pound fullback, can you?
Yazzie and Meyer back in the game. David Lee's lined up on the left side. There's a couple of fakes. Nielsen wants to throw. He's looking for a Wasatch receiver, and it's intercepted, I think.
He lobbed that one up.
Yes, it is.
He lobbed that one up for David Lee, but Corey Holmes stepped right in front of him. I think maybe Jens might have put that one up a little bit too high.
So give a completion to Wasatch. The interception at the deep in their territory, though. They'll operate inside their own 5-yard line, about the 4. But they get the ball back and stop that drive.
Stop the drive. That's the main thing for the Wasp.
Holmes comes wide right, Lister wide left. Kohler has back split behind him. He barks out the signals from his own 4. He'll roll to his left now, decide to keep it, and be tackled at the line of scrimmage.
Ran into Robert Mintz. Jason Watkins out there on the stop. Robert Mant's awful tough from that position. They moved him back to defensive line now. Ryder's played a lot of linebacker all year, but Coach Differ was telling me that they feel like he's a lot more effective playing him in on the defensive line.
Second down and still about 10 yards needed from the 4-yard line. Wasatch operating deep in their territory. Kohler has the snap, handoff up the middle to Kelly. Kelly will get good yardage and get a first down. Johnny Kelly, number 27, the ball carrier.
Officials are holding up time. We've got a penalty.
There's a penalty. We didn't see that.
Looks like holding on the Wasatch Wasp.
That will put them back.
We can negate that
close
down
to their goal line.
Well, they were second and 9 from about their 3, so the penalty roll didn't hurt them. A yard and a half. Going half the distance to the goal line, they can just keep getting penalties because you can't put it in the end zone.
Some substitutions on the Wasatch side of the field. Lister leaves the game. We're all set to play. That penalty marched off. It brings up second down and a long 10 yards to go. Once again, a handoff right up the middle will get only maybe 1 yard.
Stacked it up. Richie Monson, Jason Watkins in there, and they just stacked up the middle of that line. Had help in there from Billy Slavens. Nowhere to run.
John Kelly carrying the ball.
Kelly, the ball carrier. That will bring up third down, and they give him a little more forward progress than it looked. It brings up third down and 8. Still inside about their 5-yard line.
San Juan with a lot of defensive backs in the game. Quick handoff.
Quick handoff gets only 3 or 4 more.
Sean Kelly on the carry. That time they tried to spread it all out and give San Juan the passing look and then hit him with a quick dive, but smelled out in there. Jason Tate was in on that stop.
The Broncos will drop back deep to receive the expected punt. Jason Tate and Fisher dropping back to Wasatch's 40 and 35-yard lines respectively. Here's the punt deep from their end zone. High kick. It will come down to Fisher. Fisher takes it inside the 40, turns and heads back to the middle and gets brought down after 3 or 4 on the return.
Corey Holmes on the stop that time. He's hustling down, made a good stop on it.
One receiver wide to the right, one to the left. The handoff to Gary Black right up the middle.
Gary Black for 5 more, right straight up the middle.
That should possibly be the last play of the first quarter. And if it is, we'll take a break. We're down within 10 seconds. And in just a second, we'll have the gun here, and we will end our first quarter of action. We'll be back in the same way every time. Took that timeout, they quickly changed ends of the field, and the Broncos ran a playoff. Meyer got about 9 yards on a carry. That brings up third down and 1. Once again to Meyer, he tries the right side, and he gets close to a first down.
He's going to be close. He only needed a yard. That was a crossing action in the backfield. The defense reacted to it and hit him right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like the officials are checking this one over. They're going to call for a measurement here.
They'll call for a measurement. Once again, we're in the opening seconds of the second quarter. During the timeout, you're telling me Meyer actually only got 4 or 5 yards, I think.
He got 4 yards on that. The first down play,
Was
he went 5 yards, then Meyer went 4 yards, and Meyer, we're going to find out exactly how much he went this time. He's about 3 inches short, so I'd say he got about 33 inches on that dive play. San Juan's going to go for it. Like we said, they're down inside the 25. They're down around the 21 and a half, 22-yard line of Wasatch. So they're going to bring in the big backs now. We see the Boozers in there. The Boozers brothers, Gary Black and Jason Tate.
They're in the eye behind Jens Nielsen. Lines tight in there. There's the handoff. Gary Black, and
he's going to be stopped short. I don't think he made it. Depends on where he spots the progress, but I don't think he made it.
No, he didn't.
He didn't make it.
And on downs, the Wasatch Wasps take over at their own 21-yard line. 6-0 our score. 11 minutes remaining in the second quarter. It's San Juan 6, Wasatch nothing. They go back on offense now at their own 21-yard line, first down and 10. Receivers are wide right and left, Lister and Holmes. There's the handoff to Kelly. Kelly tries the left side and gets one.
Straight dive play that time over the left side. Ran right into Robert Mance, Gary Black over here on this right side.
Second down and a long 8 or a short 9. Take your pick.
St. Juan's put Robert Mance down in a defensive line position, brought Billy Slavens in as a linebacker.
Kohler, the quarterback, drops back to throw. He'll be swamped and sacked.
Jason Tate in on the stop.
No doubt that was going to happen. Several people not picked up. And all of a sudden, Kohler was holding a meeting with the Broncos in the backfield.
Well, that defensive end's coming in. Their first obligation is to, I think, Coach Swenson told them to meet in the backfield somewhere. And Gary Black and Jason Tate go hard from that defensive end position.
That will bring up third down and 15. Kelly and Kelly split behind Kohler. Lister wide left, Holmes wide to the right. The handoff to Kelly. Kelly gets a big hole up the middle. He'll get back some of that lost yardage, but not nearly enough to do. First down.
Hart picked up about 8 yards on that play. David Lee running off over here. Looks like a jersey problem. And one jersey's torn up. They're putting another one.
Number 10 is torn, so David Lee becomes number 11 for fans listening out in the audience. Back deep to punt. We'll get a number this time if we can. Number 66 for Wasatch.
What a kick.
Good kick, Danny. Fisher drops back inside his 40. He's got it. At the far hash mark, comes to the near side and is dropped at the 42.
Nice return that time. San Juan trying to set that wall up. That was a questionable block, and I see a flag down. Questionable block up here on one of the Wasatch players, and the flag's down, so I think we're going to see a clipping call against the Broncos. Broncos trying to break that and return it, but that one had to be a clip. Happened right in front of us, right on.
Quarterback operating from his 26-yard line, drops straight back to throw. He's got a pass out here to Fisher. On the sidelines, he'll try and turn back inside and break a couple of tackles, and struggles for 1 or 2, really.
Corey Holmes on the stop that time, but Corey didn't have him in a good position, and Kahia Fisher drugged him for a couple extra yards.
He gets up to the 34-yard line.
Kahia's a 180-pound receiver coming out there, and he's a pretty strong young man.
7-8 yards on the pass reception will bring second short, second about 3. Fisher, Yazzie, and Meyer in the backfield. The handoff to straight in the middle, Kyle Meyer. Joe Hard.
Mark Charlesworth in on the stop that time. Tried to go up the middle, but stopped up real well by the middle of the Wasatch Wasp defense. Third and short now, 3rd and 1.
Actually shorter than 1, about 3rd and 1 foot. They moved the marker up an inch or 2. So with 3rd and a foot, Nielsen has the snap. He wants to throw. He's going to be sacked.
He's going to be sacked in there. Johnny Kelly blitzing through. 3rd and short. San Juan elected to go for the pass. The defense, John Kelly broke through for the Wasatch Wasps, brought him down for a loss of about 12 yards.
That changes everything. 4th down and 12. Kohler will drop back, anticipating the punt. He lines up just about his own 40-yard line. Yazzie will await the snap. The Broncos will punt. Here's the kick.
Short kick, end over end, short kick.
Bounces.
Kohler picks it up, though.
Kohler's got good yardage, Danny. He's up inside Bronco territory down to the 35-yard line. I was going to say it looked like it ran up, the ball hit the back of one of the...
Officials are calling it down because it hit one of the San Juan players about the 47-yard line of Wasatch, which kills the play right there. However, Kohler did recognition that young man picked up
again. So the Wasps are looking now at setting up at their own 47-yard line with 1st and 10 and 6 minutes and 55 seconds left in the second quarter. And if we're ready from the wishbone, one receiver wide to the left. There's the snap to Kohler. Kohler's handoff straight up the middle to Kelly. Kelly gets good yardage, 8 yards on the carry.
He's met in there Jason Tate, also Billy Slavens on the stop, but not before he picked up about 8 yards on that. 6-0, and from the indications I have, people I've talked to that have scouted them or knows a little bit about the Wasatch team tell me that they do get tough in the second half. 6-0, we're far from... this game's far from being
they toughened up the first half, I think, for this one. 2nd down and 2.
Wasatch playing awfully tough.
There's a handoff once again to Kelly. Kelly gets close to a 1st down.
Got a yard or 2 on that. He's going to be up real close. It's going to be a 3rd and short, I think, but he's real close to it.
Sean Kelly. To give credit to the Kelly that deserves it. 3rd and short.
San Juan bringing in some defensive replacements.
The Kellys are split behind Kohler. There's a handoff. He's met in there, and it will be stopped short. The flag goes down on the far side of the field, but the Broncos defense stiffened up and knocked him back.
Pete went on the blitz that time and got to him just about the time the ball got to him and handled him pretty good. Looks like the penalty might be, I'm not sure, maybe the Broncos offsides? Yes, the Broncos offsides. That's going to give them the 1st down on a penalty. It looked like on the left side somebody came across just a little bit quick and they weren't even involved in the tackle.
3rd and short, and the penalty will give them 1st down. They'll start with 1st and 10 now from the Broncos' 39-yard line. Holmes goes wide to the right, and Holmes comes wide to the left. Kelly and Kelly are split behind Kohler. And we have 1st down. 39-yard line of the Broncos. There's Wasatch snap. He rolls to his right, looking downfield. He has a pass almost complete, kind of low.
Threw out low. Receiver coming back, trying to make a diving effort there.
Jason Norland.
Norland, yes, Jason Norland. Just threw that one a little bit low.
With the incompletion, 2nd down and 10. Lister comes to the left. Wishbone, here's the snap, the handoff. Kelly will be met right at the line of scrimmage. Make it right and left. There's the snap. There's the handoff. He will get 3 or 4 on the carry, but
flag down.
Another flag falls.
Looked like maybe tripping that time, but I'm not sure. Looked like he was tripped, though, I think. I don't know what the penalty is going to be. We're going to hold it and see what they're going to call this.
Got a couple of yards on the carry.
Illegal block. Okay, an illegal block on the Wasp. Could be an interesting decision. It's not going to be a 1st down. It's 6-7 yards short of a 1st down, but they might want to back them up a little.
They're talking to the Broncos, pointing out a few options.
Could be 3rd and 18, but I think San Juan will refuse this and make them punt from right there.
Refused. That brings up 4th down. The ball spotted at the just beyond the 35-yard line. Fisher tentatively dropping back to receive.
Eric Klaus quickly checking into the game.
We'll await the snap for the punt. There's the ball. Here's the kick, number 66. Another good kick to the far side. It will go in the end zone for a touchback. San Juan will operate with first and 10 from their own 20. Once again, a very short break. The Broncos run a play toward the end of our 30-second break, and Kyle Meyer, once again, the ball carrier. This time he does get a big chunk of yards.
Got 13 yards right up the middle that time. They ran a fake to Stacy Ozzie. He turned her, Jens Nielsen spun, turned around, handed off to Kyle Meyer, went up the other side for 13 yards.
First and 10 for the Broncos. Once again, the handoff right up the middle. This time 3 or 4 on the carry. Gary Black, the ball carrier.
Gary Black got about 4 yards on that.
Second down and 6. We're down to 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. A lot of offense up and down the field. There are only 6 points on the board for the Broncos, 6-0. Jens Nielsen, the quarterback. There's the handoff to Meyer. Meyer's met in the backfield. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but just barely.
Mark Charlesworth again on that stop. He sets up at that defensive end out there and or comes across. He's playing defensive tackle. He comes across there and sets up, and he's awfully hard to get around.
We'll mark him just a very short yard gain. Just really back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and a long 5. Meyer comes out of the game. Jason Tate's in there with Gary Black. Tight formation. Nielsen takes the snap. There's the handoff to Jason Tate. He struggles forward. He gets close to first down yardage.
He's going to be up close to it. He got on a straight dive play, followed Gary Black, followed his blocking buddy up front, and went right behind him. Picked up real close to first down. It looks like we might be marking it just a little bit short.
Here's the snap to Nielsen. Nielsen's handoff to the second man through. He gets a couple. Meyer, the ball carrier, gets only 2.
Meyer seeing a full day's work right here in the first half. He's carried the ball a lot for the Broncos. We got a Bronco down.
And injury, Danny.
Holding his knee, and it looks like
Jens Nielsen. We're back. Fisher, the injured player, is brought off the field, and Nielsen still the quarterback. He drops straight back to throw. He's looking out for John Schmidt, and well defense by Wasatch, though, and it falls incomplete. Another receiver also wide right. The pitch back to Jason Tate. He's met in the backfield, and he'll lose a couple.
Flags are going everywhere. Let's see what the call is now on this first one in there on the play. Dan Bothorpe was the first one in on the stop. We're going to have to see what the flag is. Looks like a loss of about...
Well, it's third down. 3rd and 28. He'll take the snap. He's looking for a pass receiver, and he's under pressure. He gets a pass out, and Gary Black can't handle it. Off his fingertips in the backfield.
Wade Farrer, we're going to have to check that name. F-O-R-R-E-R in on the stop that Farrer. He came in from his defensive end, got a good hit on Jens. Jens had to just get rid of it.
2 minutes and 21 seconds left on the clock. Once again, we want to welcome all our listeners up in Heber City, fans of the Wasatch Wasp. This is KUTA sports coverage of the San Juan Broncos here in Blanding. We hope you're enjoying the game. The snap back to Yazzie goes right to his hands on the punt. He'll be tackled for a loss at the 8-yard line. That was one of those unaffordable mistakes. Corey Holmes coming on the clock, and it's rolling. There's the snap. A pitch out to Kelly. Kelly heads to the right. He turns upfield. He's headed for that goal line marker. He'll get knocked out at the 4.
Can hear Fisher on the stop, but it looks like gain of about 4 or 5 yards.
Hand off to Kelly for a touchdown.
Kick is blocked. Big position.
The kick comes down to John Schmidt at his 10-yard line. He's at the 20-yard line, right up the middle of the field to the 30, and brought down at the 34.
John Schmidt, nice return that time, took it right up the middle. Awfully tough defense played in there by a couple of the Wasatch Wasps as they just wouldn't let him out of the way. Jason Abbey was one of them, the young sophomore in there, doing a good job on that kickoff return.
For the Broncos, Yazzie and Meyer in the I formation. Nielsen, the quarterback. Number 12, Jimmy Swenson, also in there.
There's that pitch play, and the ball's loose on the ground. Jens Nielsen has recovered it. San Juan trying to run a wide, like an option pitch that time, but Jensen had a hard time getting outside and a harder time getting rid of the ball that time. Jensen's going to have to accept that one as a rush and a loss of about 5.
That should bring up second down and 15 yards to go. Yazzie and Meyer split behind Nielsen. There's Nielsen's pitch to Yazzie. He wants to throw. He's not. You're right. He's not. He's tackled in the backfield over on the far side for another loss.
Mark Charlesworth again on the hustling in there. We've seen that play to the Wasatch fans. We've seen San Juan run that play 4 times this year, 3 times for touchdowns and once for an interception. So
they may have heard about that.
It's either make it or break it on that one. Minus another 5 yards.
So with the seconds rolling off here, the Broncos are backing up on each successive play. 28 seconds, the clock is rolling. They'll bring the team to the line.
Third and a long, long way again.
Billy Slavens spread to the right, John Schmidt to the left. There's a quarterback slip, you might say. He slipped down after he got the snap, and he'll be brought down for another loss.
Just having a hard time today with the old footing out there.
Whistles blow, timeout called, so Wasatch calls a timeout, and with that, we'll take a break. We will be back in 60 seconds. Our score, San Juan 6, Wasatch 6. We're going to get 1 60-second break. Well, we have too many 60-second minutes. 6-6, there's the snap, and that's the end of the second quarter because it's just a little timeout play.
Timeout taken by the Wasatch Wasp. Wilson took it forward on a quarterback 40-yarder.
Very good. Low kick. Picked up by Curtis Mayer. Billy Slavin's the initial tackler. Jeff Hill. Loss of about 4 yards on the play. Over on a fade back as though he's going to pass. For a pitch out. Holder was brought down by Gary Black. Jason Watkins. Billy Slavin. In punting formation. It's a nice high kickoff. Ball's going to bounce out about the 40-yard line of the Broncos. Broncos will take over on their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Nielsen on a handoff to Yazzie. Fumble on the play. Like the Broncos recovered. Brings up a 2nd down and 10. Down. initial tackler moves the ball very close to another 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. On the move. Ball is resting on the Wasps' 35-yard line. 1st and 10. And off to Meyer again. Broke the tackle and gets some more good running. Gary Holmes on the tackle. Meyer carrying the ball. Moving the ball now to the Wasp 25-yard line. Be about a yard to go. 2nd down and about a yard to go for the Broncos. Hand off to Yazzie. He gets the 1st and 10. Ball is resting on about the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Hand off to Yazzie. Picks about 2 yards up. John Kelly, the initial tackler. Carrying the ball. Got a big hole and a lot of yardage. Moves the ball up to about the 4-yard line. Goal to go. Gary Holmes, the initial tackler. First and goal to go for the Broncos. Jason Tate carrying the ball again. No gain on the play. Second and goal to go. Ball's resting on the 4-yard line. Nielsen on a handoff to Gary Black. Picked up about 2 yards on the play. Holmes in on the tackle, brings up 3rd down and goal to go. Hand off to Yazzie. Touchdown. Taking the extra point. No good. Off to the right. Nice high kick. Beautiful kick by Pete Yazzie. Touchback will bring the Wasps out to their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Kohler on a handoff. Kelly. And he picks up about 6 yards on the play. Brought down by David Lee and Kyle Meyer. Brings up a 2nd down and 4 to go. Oh, it's nothing. Stacey Yazzie on the tackle. Handoff was to Kelly. Pick up of about 2 yards on the play. There is a penalty on the play. Face mask. It's the Broncos. 15 yards. Over on a reverse. Brought down by Kyle off the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of a little on the play. Brings up second down. About 2 yards on the play. Brought down by P. Gazzi. Fuller fading back for a pass. Saved in that. Brings up a fourth down situation. About 8 yards to go. Jason Tate and Tahia Fisher deep in the backfield for the Broncos. Nice high kick. Picked up by Jason Tate. Brought down on about the 21-yard line. Holmes in on the tackle. Broncos will take over on their own 22-yard line for a 1st and 10.
Go that down, offense. Let's go.
Gary Black picks up maybe about a yard on the play. Norland in on the tackle. Hand off to Meyer and brought down on about the line of scrimmage. Norland in on the tackle. Charlesworth in on the tackle. Picking up about 3 yards on the play. Charlesworth, the initial tackler, brings up 4th down. And about 6.5 to go. Taking over on their own 42-yard line for a 1st and 10. Over on a handoff. Jason Watkins, the initial tackler. Jeff Hill carrying the ball for the Wasps. Fuller on a pitch out. To Hill. Jerry Black. Jason Watkins in on the tackle. Brought down on about the line of scrimmage. Brings up third down.
Your football, get it!
End of the third quarter. Fuller on a handoff to Kelly. Picks up about 5 yards on the play. Bill Slave and Robert Manson on the tackle. High kick, picked up by John Smith. Carries the ball, brings it back to their own 45-yard line for 1st and 10. Picking up about 6 yards on the play. Tackled by Mullen. Pitch out to Fisher. Very close to a 1st down. Down by Kelly. Third down, out about a yard to go. Kyle Meyer. First down. First down for the Broncos. Nielsen to a hand pitch out to Yazzie. He gets another first down, 1st and 10. Nice pass to Pete Yazzie for the 1st and 10. Moves the ball up to the Wasatch 32-yard line, 1st and 10. Nielsen on a reverse to Kahia Fisher. He picks up about a yard on the play. John Kelly, the tackler.
There goes that Troy, too. There goes that Troy, too. Troy. Yeah, go get him, Troy. Yeah, that's over there, man. Go put you in there again, dude. Go up for there again. I have it.
And off to Gary Black. Right down on the 10-yard line. 1st and 10. There's a penalty on the play. Got Kohler in on the tackle. There's a flag on the play.
Where? Oh, we got it now.
Offsides against the Broncos. Brings the ball back 5 yards. Second down and about 13 yards to go. Nielsen on a pitch out to Fisher. Oh, a couple of tackles there and got it back up to about the original line of scrimmage. Norland in on the tackle. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 10 yards to go. Bring up a 4th down and about 10 yards to go. Fisher to Kyle Meyer. Brings up the 1st and 10 for the Broncos. To Gary Black, picks up about 2 yards on the play. Run down by Sean Kelly. Kelly Sweat in on the tackle. Brings up a third down and about 3 yards to go. Handoff goes to Meyer. And there's a penalty on the play. Brings up a third down and very close to the goal. Is to Yazzie. Picks up about 1.5 yards on the play.
Let's go off it!
Handoff to Tate. Picks up maybe about 1 yard on the play. Handoff to Gary Black.
Let's walk it! Go off it!
Brought down by Wade Kelson. Fourth down. To the left. First and 10 for the Broncos. Kyle Meyer getting some good yardage. Handoff to Stacy Yazzie. Picks up about 2 yards on the play.
Joe, you got a ride home? Can you get one from Are all those guys still over there getting that food?
Handoff to Kyle Meyer again. Picks up another 2 yards on the play. Fisher. Timeout, Wasatch.
Yeah, they just lay on it.
High kick. Fuller will let it go into the end zone. He'll bring it out to the 20-yard line for 1st and 10. Fuller fading back for a pass. Under pressure. And there's an incomplete pass. For a pass, and a lot of pressure. If there was a dead ball, Wasatch recovering the fumble. Jason Tate causing the fumble and the tackle. Brings up a 3rd and long 10. With 23 seconds left on the clock.
Okay. Dad, where you from, Wasatch? Should have kicked the video, Brian. Oh, excuse me. Go defense! Let's go defense! Let's go!
With 15 seconds left on the clock. Clock is winding down. Now you listen to the radio as to who we will play in the quarterfinals, which will be on this field next Friday, but we do not know who the opponent is as yet.